Hi friends, आज मिलते हैं after a long time, few days gap. Today I am going to take 10th standard. 10th standard का कौन सा theorem? 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem and 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. Important theorems. They can be asked individually or along with some other problems. We can apply those in some other sums also. Okay. Please get your notebooks ready. I'll wait for 1 minute. Okay, all set. 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. Important for all 10th standard, CBSE and SSC. Now, last year I was surprised when I asked certain CBSE students, they hadn't heard of 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. How come? I mean, I was very surprised because when these students come in the 11th, they are not aware of 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. You should be aware both 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem and 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. मालूम होना ही चाहिए. And CBSE के textbook में नहीं है, it's quite surprising. I should check out actually whether it's there or not there. Anyway, we are going to study, so no need to worry now. Directly let's take the question. Question ले लेंगे. In triangle ABC, find the area and perimeter of triangle ABC shown in the diagram. Angles are given. Diagram में क्या क्या दिया है? 30, 60, 90. So it is already given that it is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Sometimes this 30 may not be given. तो उस समय क्या करना है? Sum of the angles of the triangles is 180. 90 plus 60, 150. 150 plus 30 has to be 180. So the third angle has to be 30. You have to find out the third angle if it is not given. But here, both the angles are given 60 and 30. दोनों angles दिए हैं. Right? Okay. Smiley comes back to help us. पहला rule बोलता है side opposite to 30 degrees is half the hypotenuse. Half into hypotenuse. So which is the side opposite to 30? BC. AC is given as 10. Hypotenuse is given as 10. So BC is equal to half into AC. Half of hypotenuse means half into AC. So half into 10. Half into 10 is 5. So BC is 5. I will show in the diagram. BC 5 मिल गया. Side opposite to 60. देखो side opposite to 60 is AB. Root 3 by 2 into hypotenuse. Side opposite to 60 is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse means root 3 by 2 into hypotenuse. Now which is the side opposite to 60? AB. So AB is equal to root 3 by 2 into AC. AC is 10. Root 3 by 2 into 10. That is 5 root 3. So AB is 5 root 3, which I'll show in the diagram again. That's all. Two things you have to remember for a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Side opposite to 30 is half the hypotenuse. So half of 10 is 5. Side opposite to 60, root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. That is root 3 by 2 into 10. So root 3 by 2 into 10, 5 root 3 कैसा मिल गया? 2 5s are 10. Root 3 into 5 is 5 root 3. Clear? Now we have got all three sides of the triangle. पूछा क्या है? Area and perimeter. What is the formula for area? Half base into height. In a right angle triangle, if this is the base, this is the height. So area of triangle ABC half base into height, that is half BC into AB. BC is the base, AB is the height. So half 5 into 5 root 3. How do you calculate? For surds, you are allowed to multiply. Even if root 3 is not present over here, you are allowed to multiply 5 into 5, 25. 25 root 3 upon 2, fraction रखा तो भी चलेगा. Okay? So surds के लिए multiplication के लिए कोई problem नहीं है. 5 into 5 root 3, 25 root 3 upon 2 square units is the area of triangle. Perimeter of triangle ABC. अभी perimeter का formula क्या है? Perimeter is sum of three sides, AB plus BC plus AC. AB plus BC plus AC. Just substitute the values. AB is 5 root 3, BC is 5, AC is 10. How do you simplify this? First add 5 plus 10, 15. So you can write 15 first, better way of writing. 15 plus 5 root 3 units. Right? Now, Smiley comes back and tells us, friends, 15 plus 5 root 3 add nahi kar sakte. Very important. In 9th standard, you have seen that you can add only similar surds. Similar surds यानी क्या? If you have 15 root 3 here, that is root 3 is present here and root 3 is present here. They are called as similar surds. So only if the surds are similar, you are allowed to add them. How do you add? 15 root 3 plus 5 root 3, 20 root 3. उस समय ऐड कर सकते हैं, लेकिन 15 plus 5 root 3 don't write as 15 plus 5 is 20. You are not allowed to add 15 plus 5 because root 3 is not present here. They are not similar surds. So this itself is the answer. 15 plus 5 root 3 square units. So 30, 60, 90 triangle के साथ छोटा सा rule surds का भी याद रखो. Similar surds can be added, otherwise not. Multiplication के लिए चलता है. These are not similar surds, but 5 into 5 you are allowed to multiply. Clear? This was 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. Now let us see what is 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. Let's check out. Okay, देखते हैं अभी 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. I have taken an example in which triangle PQR is given. One angle 90 is given. PQ congruent to QR is given. Directly उन्होंने 45, 45, 90 triangle दिया नहीं है, right? So remember, in any right angle triangle, when two sides are equal, it becomes an isosceles right angle triangle because it is isosceles also and right angle triangle also. So every isosceles right angle triangle has to be a 45, 45, 90 triangle. 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. ऐसे तीन angles हैं. वो कैसे दिखाना है अभी इसमें? Look. From the given info, find the area and perimeter of triangle PQR, like in the earlier case. So PQ equal to QR. Given. Therefore, it is an isosceles triangle. Now, what happens in an isosceles triangle? When the sides are congruent, the base angles are also congruent. Base angles भी congruent हो जाते हैं. So this angle is x, this angle is x. Correct? Base angles are congruent. So इसको x and x क्यों बोला? Because we want to find the value of x now. So in triangle PQR, x plus 90 is 180. Sum of the angles of a triangle. X plus x 2x. 2x plus 90 equal to 180. 2x equal to 180 minus 90. 2x equal to 90, x equal to 90 upon 2, that is 45 degrees. So if x is 45, naturally this x is also 45 because both are x. Angle P congruent to angle R equal to x. Isosceles triangle theorem मालूम है ना? When two sides are equal, angles in front of congruent sides are congruent. Base angles you can say. Isosceles triangle theorem. इसलिए उसको पहले x and x बोला है. बाद में 90 plus x equal to 180. So 2x equal to 90, x equal to 90 upon 2. So each angle becomes 45 degrees. So remember friends, what I have told, that if a triangle, right angle triangle is isosceles, then it has to be a 45, 45, 90 triangle. ये दोनों 45 आने ही चाहिए. Remember? ध्यान में रहेगा? Okay. So now we have shown it as a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Now what does the theorem say? First of all, I have written it is a 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. Sorry, 45, 45, 90 triangle. Then the first rule says, in a 45, 45, 90 triangle, sides opposite to 45 degrees are 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. Both sides. That means PQ equal to QR. दोनों side है, you have to take both PQ and QR. And both are equal. Isosceles triangle भी है. So both PQ and QR are equal to 1 upon root 2 times hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is how much? 10 root 2. So PQ equal to QR is equal to 1 upon root 2 times PR. Root 2 gets cancelled. PQ equal to QR equal to 10. So यहाँ पे अलग अलग नहीं है. 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem we used to say side opposite to 30 is half the hypotenuse, side opposite to 60 is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. But here directly we say that both sides are equal to 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. So 1 upon root 2 into 10 root 2, 10 units each. So we get this as 10, this as 10. So let us find our final answer. Area of triangle PQR. Half into QR into PQ. This is the base, this is the height. $50 square units. 50. Perimeter sum of the three sides, 10 plus 10 plus 10 root 2. Just add, directly add. Ten plus 10 is 20. Now again, let us see that rule. 20 plus 10 root 2 is not 30 root 2. ऐसे ही रखना है आंसर, because these are not similar surds. But 20 root 2 plus 10 root 2, if they were similar, then you are allowed to add. Then it would have been 30 root 2. लेकिन इसको ऐसे ही रखना है. Similar, dissimilar surds cannot be added. So these were the two theorems, 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45, 90. Have a look at the video again. Try to solve them without looking. This second sum was asked in one board exam for 4 marks. Textbook का नहीं है, बाहर का सम है, लेकिन पूछा था. Just go through both the theorems. We will meet in another day or two. This ये purposely लिया because it is applied everywhere, even in 11th and 12th standard. So even CBSE students, please learn it. So see you in another 2 days. Bye.